Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for July 21st through the 27th. And these are general readings for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But before we begin, please consider subscribing and help support my channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's get started. Let's see what's coming through. All right, Scorpio, which crystal is being suggested for you for the week? Which crystal does Scorpio need? Oh, okay, we had one turnover. And it is malachite in regards to nature. It's about getting more outdoors. Can be an indication that you're working too much, you're spending too many hours indoors in that artificial light. That can be in regards to the work that you do as well. So get outdoors in nature. All right. Let's see what the Enchanted map has to say. This is a good deck for direction. So what's the message for Scorpio for this week? It's coming through for Scorpio. Ooh, we have Talisman. Okay. All right. Well, Scorpio, the Talisman card is coming out for you because you have earned this certain amount of wisdom along your journey so far. You have all you need for the success that you desire. So this is being able to recognize familiar patterns that you might want to avoid. You can quickly gather information about where you're at any given time on your journey. You recognize your friends, your allies, and you know the best way to go, the route to take. Now, you're at a place where you know the right things to do, the best choices to make, and this is kind of like a confirmation you really can't commit a mistake at this time. So great fortune does await for you. For you to have the wisdom to arrive in the right decision. You've learned your lessons. You've really earned your right to success. And with the Talisman, that's something that you really put a lot of your time and energy into. You know, something that you focus on. It can be a crystal, it can be an object that you have, and that is helping you guide your way through that object that you're using as that talisman for strength, keeping you on due course, you might say. You know, it's helping you go in the right direction. So, love when the Talisman card comes out. And with the indication here to get outdoors. You might want to do some meditation in a garden, in a park, by a fountain, you know, anywhere you can draw inspiration from. Let the Talisman lead the way. All right, we're going to pull a card for love, whether you're single or partnered. We're going to see what's coming out for you. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, people always view soulmates as the one person. That's it, the one person. You can have many soulmates in many different forms. We're not going to get into that in this video, but whatever it is that you're hoping for, you could be alone, you could be retired, and your soulmate could come in as a form of like a new pet for you. It's whatever, you know, it's answering your prayers, bringing you together. So soulmate can be many different things depending on your circumstances. It certainly can be if you're a single Scorpio looking for love. You've got a lot of intuition in yourself to help, you know, spend some time with your talisman outdoors, calling in your soulmate if you're looking for love. So it's about setting your intentions. You're very intuitive, Scorpio. Water signs usually are. So pulling a card here for money. Let's see what's coming through for Scorpio. And it's in regards to self-care. If you want to live like royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. Okay, love that for you, Scorpio. All right. Well, let's see what the tarot has to say. But I actually love everything that's coming out for you. If you're looking for a soulmate, like I said, it can come in different way, shape, and forms. So I'm just picking up pets. For some of you, you're getting a pet. That's going to be your we think of soulmates as a love partner, but soulmates are so much more. And we can have many. All right, Scorpio, look at this. We've got the Lover's card. This is choices or decisions in regards to like people around you. Certainly can be in regards to calling in your soulmate, making a choice, making a decision, going down the right path, maybe going to new places, meeting like-minded people, joining a group with people that are interested in the same thing that you are, you know, if you're looking for love, and treating yourself like royalty. You know, if you want to live rich, you know, it's about looking rich. It's law of attraction, and also setting those intentions of visualizing how you want your life to be, visualizing yourself with a soulmate, visualizing yourself living like royalty, having a really nice house, and make sure you have something that you can put all that energy in. Since you got the talisman, you can look up the definition of what a talisman is. But it's what you're going to put all your focus and energy into. And with the malachite crystal, you know, it's really about what's in your heart. And there was messages in regards that you've been working too much, Scorpio. You've been inside too much. Get outdoors. Breathe the fresh air. Now, with the Lovers, that is choices and decisions that you can be making. It can represent love coming in, but it could be getting a new fur baby and the unconditional love that comes with that. It can be in regards to finding that special person. All right, what else do we have? Ooh, and this is, you've got 6 energy coming in again. This is a 6 energy, and this is a 6 energy that you're going to be headed in the right direction, Scorpio. So this is being very successful in what you're putting all your time and energy and focus into. You're going to be leading the way. This could be going into a leadership type position. This could be leading others, possibly for a cause. But this is certainly representing success, a role model to others. So, and double sixes here are an indication that this week you're going in the right direction. So some of you might be really wanting, you know, to live like royalty. This could be taking a new position, a higher position, moving on up. Making more money. And it's certainly about spending time outdoors, focused on your journey, your desires, your intentions. There is something that's trying to come in, but you're like not having it. You're blocking the energy. We see this cup, there's an opportunity. And it's almost like, boy, this is the first time I've seen stars with the cup coming in, just trying to do everything to get you to notice. So Four of Cups can be a card of where you're not interested, you're bored, you're not paying attention. But it can also represent divine timing. There's something that you've been hoping for and waiting for coming in, but are you going to actually see it? And are you going to take advantage of it? Four can be a very stuck and stagnant energy where you're not budging. This could be change coming in, Scorpio, and it can be something that you're not prepared for or want to get involved with. But you've got the Lovers here where you're going to be making choices, decisions in regards to how you're going to move forward. It's different for each Scorpio individual. Is it in regards to love? Is that what you're looking for? Or is it in regards to being successful at work? Or, do you want to retire? It's all about, you're going to be successful, but it's all about this opportunity is coming in. Tune into your, trust your gut instincts this week. And we have the Guru. This is the Hierophant. This is about changing your perspective. Something's going to make you change your perspective where you do see that opportunity, that change for, what you desire. So the Guru, this is a 60s themed deck here that I'm using in case with the psychedelic here on the back. But with the Guru, this definitely can be going through a bit of a conflict, a challenge, a bump in the road on your journey, your life journey here, making some changes. It's a 5 energy, so it's making some changes, but you have double 6s, which is an indication you're going in the right direction. There's a cup coming in of what you desire is kind of like being handed, to you. It could be in regards to your soulmate. It could be in regards to take better care of yourself. Certainly because you're getting the malachite crystal, follow your heart. So the Guru can be coming in as you're changing up your beliefs, your perspective on things. You're going to be successful. And look at this, the Knight of Swords coming in with rushing in with like a new idea, a new purpose. Lots of white clouds. I like that because the gray ones is not so good. The white ones is fresh, clean energy. Yeah, Knight of Swords is movement, change. You could be traveling. It could be you want a job where you're traveling. What is it you want for your life path? You're going to be successful. But there's going to be a change, a shift of perspective. And you're going to be noticed for your gifts and talents. Yeah, Scorpio, you're being noticed here. This can also be willing to work as a team with others, but it's your work that's getting noticed here, Scorpio. 3 of Pentacles, these people are, it's interesting because they even have, like the picture of the pentacle, precisely how they wanted it. And the work, the work is almost complete. He's doing the painting part of the work. So this can be getting the job that you wanted. That could be what's trying to come through, pushing it through. You have to desire it. You have to want it, and you have to take action. Stepping into a new role in some capacity. That could be getting engaged, getting married, finding your soulmate, getting a new fur baby, making choices and decisions that's going to affect others around you, possibly traveling, moving, getting a new perspective on things. and you're being noticed. The Three of Pentacles is the work that you do. And it can be in a group of people, but you're the one that stands out. And the 3 energy is certainly something's coming together to create something new. And you're the one that's pushing that along. You're the one that's traveling on this life path journey. All right, Scorpio, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance.